Okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm not buying anything on 2. Let's look at this kingdom. So we've got remodel for trashing, which is fine for killing estates, but not good for trashing coppers. If we eventually get canal, then remodel could thin coppers just fine. You could turn them into guides, which would then only cost 2, and therefore only be 2 more than copper. But I don't think that's a high priority. I think you're just going to kill a few estates with remodel at some point, but otherwise just try to muscle through it with a lot of draw. You get Margrave and Nobles for draw, and then Villa for plus action. Procession looks pretty good. You can proc Villa into Margrave, Margrave into Nobles, Guide into proc or Villa. I think this will be a pretty strong kingdom on the whole. Villa makes it very easy to just play lots of terminal draw cards like Margrave, because then you can just buy the villages as you need them if your terminals collide. Guide is going to be good here. I'm going to buy Guide now because Militia and Margrave both being discard attacks. Guide is a really nice counter to that. If you get hit with a discard attack and discard down to 3, you can just call a Guide and draw a new 5-card hand. So I'll want a few guides, at least 2, because you obviously can't call the same guide every turn. You gotta spend 1 turn playing it. I really, really hope he does not have his Militia in this hand. Pretty please. Please don't play Militia. I feel like you would have clicked it immediately if he had it, so I think he doesn't have it. Militia hurts here. I mean, on top of discarding, which on its own is kind of bad, it's doubly bad if he hits me here, because I'm about to trigger a shuffle. So not only would I have to discard a copper and an estate, those would go back into the shuffle, which I trigger, and now I have 2 more junk cards in the shuffle, which would doubly hurt. If he militias me next turn, it won't be so bad. I don't think. I haven't counted these. Oh, maybe it would hurt next turn as well. I'm not sure. I think it's just another Margrave. Again, if they collide, I can buy Villa and resolve the problem. Yeah, so here I'm probably going to get Militia'd. Pretty sure he has it in his hand. Oh, well, maybe not. If he has to guide. Yeah, he discarded as a Militia. He might still draw it. Yeah. So here doesn't hurt as bad. I mean, like, obviously the discard attack's always going to hurt, but it means that those cards are not going back into the shuffle. So it hurts less. Remember how I was saying, oh, you can add multiple draw cards because if you collide them, you just buy Villa. Well, that didn't happen here. I only hit 3. All right, we're going to call Guide on this. All right, this time we're going to hit 4, and we're going to do the thing. Procession seems really good. Remodel seems really good. I think I want to take Remodel first and then remodel an estate into a Procession. Not sure if that's better than taking Procession immediately. Oh. I assumed I was going to hit 4. Apparently we're taking neither of those. Does not matter what I discard because I'm calling a Guide on this hand anyway. I'm not happy. I don't like hitting 3. I've got more than enough guides. I want to hit 4. I'm probably still in the lead, I think, but it's less substantial than it could have been now. Yeah, if he gets some nice turns here, he'll catch up. I don't have a guide down here, so I do kind of have to care. Yeah, I actually might be behind, right? He's got a proc and a remodel and a Militia. We both have 3 guides, we both have 2 Margraves. I've got a Villa, but that's easy to get when you need it. It's not a card you value. Yeah, I might actually I might actually be behind. These last few hands have been very bad. I had a great opening. I'm happy to open Margrave for sure. And I think things were working out pretty well for the first few turns. All of a sudden, though, things have taken a sharp turn for the worse. Like I was reaching the point where I just needed to hit 4, add a remodel to my deck, and then go from there. Estates under processions and process things. And I've gone 3 straight turns failing to hit 4, which feels like a thing that should not be happening at this stage of the game. What's the match score right now? Is it 3-2? I think it's 3-2, right? Oh, I can't even check because I've got streamer mode or something enabled on Discord by accident. I don't even know how to turn that off. Yeah, it's 3-2. Okay. I think that's enough for me to not demote, for sure. So that like outside risk that I played really badly and ended up demoting, I think is now 0 or close to. Oh, please, for the love of God, don't fail to hit 4 again. Come on, Margrave. God dang it. This is so bad. How is this happening? How have I... My deck is just like Margraves. Like the discard attacks aren't even... I can't blame the discard attacks because I'm calling guide every turn. So I'm not like really getting hit by discard attacks. I just somehow managed to be failing to hit 4 with a deck that's like just Margraves and Silvers. This is remarkably bad. I'm calling guide here, so it doesn't matter much. Actually, it does matter much. If he happens to... He's got a second Margrave in there. If he happens to play that, he'll trigger a shuffle. So I actively should discard the good cards, so when he triggers his shuffle, the good cards go back into that shuffle. And now when I call a guide, these are the bad cards. They'll miss the shuffle. This game is making me sad. I was so happy for like a few turns there, and these last turns have been causing me intense agony. I think I'm pretty solidly behind at this point. I'm just behind on like every metric. He's got more villas, more guides, more Margraves, more everything. Where am I? Well, I can't find my Margraves, but I also can't call this guide, because if I call that guide and then discard this guide, I'll have no guides down for next turn. Is this just remodel? I said I wanted remodel, but now I've got more options. I think it's still got to be remodel. I really need to kill those estates. I'm just in so much trouble here. So much trouble. There's not going to be a way around that. This is another scenario where it made more sense for me to discard the good cards before the shuffle triggered. The second discard didn't matter. Silver, estate, copper, they're all going back into the same place. But this first discard, discarding Margraves and Villa, meant they go back into this shuffle of my deck where I want them. Has he thinned it all? Is that his? No, he's already trashed 2 estates. Yeah, I think I'm lost, aren't I? Well, I do believe this is likely to be game. Will I draw a Margrave? All right, GG. Yeah, that one went from good to bad real fast.